Make sure it's tight.
That wasn't me. I tightened it.
Hey, give me the bubble wrap. I'll pop the bubble wrap. That's a good intro.
A good intro is just happened. Actually, that's a pretty good.
Wait, are we recording right now? Oh, okay. I didn't know we started.
I pressed the button.
Oh,
Can you even hear that shit?
yeah. I can hear
I
it pretty
could
well.
not hear it. Okay, welcome back.
Yeah,
That's
welcome
the
back.
intro
That's
again.
a good intro.
We did it again.
That's probably the best one we've had so far, actually.
We did it again.
Always do. So yeah, Elon Musk is dead. That's pretty crazy.
Fun
pretty
fact,
crazy.
he's not. But it's a good meme, I guess.
Twitter said he's dead, and I trust Twitter more than my parents. So
But you see, he had a new haircut.
he's dead. He did get.
He got a new haircut. How could he be dead?
They freaking faded up his cadaver, bro.
He's
Faded
dead,
as
and
shit.
they still cut his hair.
Well, he's gonna have an open casket, bro. It's gotta look fresh.
I seen he sent that rocket up, and then he was
rocket
like,
blew up.
he did it, and everybody was like, we did it, and then it blew up,
Yeah,
and they're like, never mind, we didn't do it.
yeah. But the hoax he's dead. I think it's like the lithium battery in his Tesla exploded. I think is the thing.
You know that happens. They haven't perfected that technology
He
yet.
said the lithium batteries are safe. Obviously, they're not. They killed him. He's dead.
That would be pretty ironic if that's how, if he did actually die that way.
That would be funny. Honestly, pretty funny. Also, like a lot of people
That'd be
like
pretty funny.
you look on like the trending tab, like a lot of people like hate him. I didn't know that many people hated him.
Yeah, why was that the chick I read? She was like, Elon Musk is dead. Yay.
Well, let me look if I can load it.
Look at it.
gonna
Okay,
look at it.
It was this girl on YouTube, or fuck YouTube, Twitter, and she was like, "Yeah, Elon Musk is dead." Woo! And then some guy in the comments was like, "What's wrong with Elon Musk?" And she's like, "He's cringe." Like, okay.
Well, it was like, what's wrong with Elon Musk besides like child labor and something else?
Oh, I don't know
He's
where that
cringe.
comes from. I don't know where that comes
Apparently, like he owns like some mines and stuff, and
Ah.
I guess they like.
from. What billionaire doesn't?
Honestly, yeah. Like, what billionaire doesn't fuck with the law like that? I can't load it. I can't load it.
In the words of Gregory, my faithful coworker, what are you, an Obama lover?
No, not an Obama lover.
Nope, couldn't be me.
Republican. Too Republican for that. I'm just kidding.
I consider myself an independent party.
I'm a different breed.
By that I mean I only vote for Vermin Supreme. You know,
different
Vermin
breed
Supreme. Pull up Vermin Supreme
Bro,
right now.
Vermin Supreme. I like Vermin Supreme.
That's something we could talk about.
A vote for me is
Funny
a vote
guy.
wasted, he says. And I believe him.
He's right.
Yep, he's right.
He is the most honest candidate I've ever seen.
He's so
I mean,
honest.
what other man
That's
have
why
you
you vote
seen with a boot on his head?
Dude, that's so silly. That's the silliest shit I've ever seen.
He knows how to brand.
Dude. Okay. I don't know where I was going with that. Without the boot?
No, I don't want to see
Bullshit.
it. I want to see
Fake.
it. I don't want to
Fake.
see
He
it.
never takes the boot off.
I want to see it, but I don't want to see it.
What the fuck? He doesn't
Oh,
take the boot off. That's fake.
I figured he had a whole head of hair under there.
You would think by his hairy face. He got a head of
He
hair.
got taken off by the boot.
He took it off when he took the boot off.
You put it on it, and we took the boot off, all the hair gone.
Yeah.
He wears the boot because he doesn't have it.
No. No.
Dylan.
He keeps his hair in the boot.
It's boot shaped in there.
He had a boot-shaped head.
His hair's like Marge from The Simpsons. It's just in the boot.
In the boot. Vermin Supreme. What are his political ideas? Can you look up more information on
There's,
Vermin
like-
Supreme? I think we need something.
In my government class, we looked up, or we watched like a video of him in like a debate, and it was pretty interesting. I liked it. He's kind of funny.
he kind of knows.
He's kind
what
of a silly fella.
He kind of knows what he's talking about.
Didn't he like want to give everybody a pony?
Yes,
That was,
Yeah,
like, one
that
of
was
his main
something that he
things.
did.
that's his whole thing. That's his campaign promise is everyone gets a pony.
That burp was so aggressive. Yeah, he just turned around and he was like, "You know what? Everybody gets a pony." That's something I can get behind. Why
I can
didn't
get behind.
that?
Honestly, a pony would be sick.
Yeah, I named him Reginald.
I don't know what I would name mine. What would I name my pony?
Mine would be Reginald, and he would have a pink like hair.
I would be like,
Apparently, sometimes he like carries around a giant toothbrush.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's very
That's
cool.
sick.
Giant
That's fucking
dentist
sick.
ones?
Promoting
brush.
dental hygiene is sick, bro.
He's brushing his boot.
But it says he's like he just
Cleaning
runs
his
as a satire. Like
Yeah,
that's his
it's not
only
real.
thing. I can't believe it. How would that ever? I don't.
He's gotta be real. I don't believe it. Satire.
I want him to be president.
Satire. You mean real life?
Table creaking too much.
Sorry, I keep looking off to the left at the board of ideas we have. That's a pretty epic one. The first one is just Elon Musk dead, maybe.
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 Dead.
Then we got Amogus.
Among Us.
And we got Porn
We're
Star
ne-
of the Week. School?
New podcast.
South Park, Sal Volcano, Fort Hood, Texas, Reddit, trains, the purpose of war, life, what to do when confronting a bully, Cops, the TV show, how so long, Edward kicks ass, Edward watched furry movie with his baby girl. I don't really know.
I'm not even gonna elaborate on that. I'm just gonna
Honestly, I'm leaving that up to interpretation.
just leave Edward watch furry movie.
You watch a furry movie. I guess we just go
And
down
he
the
kicks
line.
ass.
I don't know. Okay, the one that really like grabs my attention is Cops, the TV show. How so long? How so long?
A lot of criminals out there.
Is it confirmed that Edward kicks ass?
I don't know.
Confirmed.
Oh wait, did you box yet?
No.
No.
Bruce has not shown up to work. He's gone. I don't know. He said he was sick.
Scared.
I don't believe it. He watches
He's
this.
scared. He's scared.
He's running scared.
That's what I said.
I said you're gonna beat his kids.
I said I'm gonna beat your fucking kids, and then he ran away like a pussy.
He's scared, bro. Bruce, this is me and you.
Me, I'm talking to you right now, Bruce. Get your fucking ass over here.
This one's for
Beat your
Bruce. If
ass.
you ain't Bruce, keep scrolling.
This is a one-on-one conversation between me and Bruce.
You know what? I'll give you and Bruce some one-on-one time.
All right,
I'll let
if you're not
just-
Bruce, skip ahead like 6 minutes. I got something to say to him.
6 minutes. That's so much.
Here's the
to
time
say to
code.
Bruce.
You know what? If you're not Bruce, just don't watch this one.
That's
We
what's
got
all
some
about
shit
Bruce.
to say about Bruce.
All
All
about Bruce.
I mean, he's gonna love that.
Another hour where Edward hits his mug on the mic 6 times.
Sorry. I'm trying to be better about that.
You can't be better about that. You're the worst.
All right. So what do you guys think of trains?
I don't like the trains. Honestly, I wish you would have erased trains. I don't really like that one.
Trains, it's just a
I didn't
joke.
write that.
Who wrote train? You suggested it.
I think Travis wrote trains.
Travis wrote trains. Zach suggested
No,
train.
Travis didn't write trains. Zach
I
very
suggest-
clearly said
I suggested
write trains, and then he got mad at me when I
think-
didn't write trains.
I mean,
only
you were just asking for
No,
ideas.
we
You
know
didn't-
nothing.
You didn't tell me they
we
had
know
to be good.
nothing
You said
about
no idea's a bad
trains.
idea.
bad idea.
None of us know anything about trains.
I
They
think,
go choo choo.
Dude, okay, when I was a child,
What's the
trains were
amount
my
of-
shit, though.
okay, yeah, 2 things. All right. I think everyone had like train phase.
I had
as
a
child.
train. My train phase lasted like 4 years.
And then
Nope.
what's the amount of chuggas before the woo woo?
I don't. Well, it depends. Am I coming from far away, or am I like rolling
Do I
into
need
the
to
station?
let them know?
Am I
Is it-
rolling into the station,
Am I
or am I
rolling
just
cold?
going by?
We got to plug this shit into the distance
Okay,
formula.
no. This is important. This is important. Okay, how far away am I coming from when I'm doing my chuggas? Am
Up to
I
you.
okay? Am I rolling into the station, or am
Yeah.
I like just passing by?
You're stopping at the station.
Oh, I think it's just chugga choo choo. If I'm rolling into the station, I'm going by. It's chugga choo choo.
Word up.
So I've looked it up, and this says there was also a train song on Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood that featured 4 chuggas before each choo choo.
Ridiculous. Way
Four?
too many chuggas.
I think I do-
No,
If-
that's like the worst.
Chugga,
Four is
chugga,
like the
chugga,
worst.
chugga,
I like 2 or
choo-choo.
6.
2 or 6.
You gotta have the right beat.
Chugga chugga is you gotta have.
It's
two.
either chugga choo choo if you're rolling into the station, and chugga
It's like- if it's like-
chugga choo choo.
The train
you're
just
coming
getting
from far
started,
away.
it's like slow. So it's like
So you saying?
Kachiga, kachiga.
So you're saying there's supposed to be like an odd number if you're like far away?
no,
No, 6.
No.
It's 6
it's
if you're
gotta be
far, 2
longer.
if you're close.
2 if you're close, 6 if you're far away.
Or I just did 6 for if you were just starting right when you start to leave.
You start off so chugga choo choo.
We've talked to people behind the camera for a long time.
It doesn't matter.
It do not matter, I guess.
They know. They've already been here.
They know.
Except Zach.
Not Zach.
Kind of, maybe.
Zach's a mystery.
Wink. You
I'm
don't
an
know what
elusive.
Zach looks like.
I'm an elusive man.
Might be the boom mic.
Anyways, the stocks. The stocks. Of course, the stocks. How could I forget?
We bring up the stocks yet again.
From being down $103, I'm now going positive.
I'm going positive too. Except Tesla is down to like almost, it was like 589 almost. That's from 800
Well, it's
in the
about to
past
shoot up.
couple weeks.
Elon Musk died. That's crazy.
It
$5.89.
would not shoot up if Elon Musk
$5.
died.
I think it would.
I don't think so.
$5.89 for Tesla.
Oh, you mean the main selling point of Tesla, Elon Musk has died? Let's invest in it.
Yeah. Well, because Tesla's
No.
in the news now. Tesla's in the news now.
No, okay, maybe it would spike for a minute.
That's
but
what I'm saying. I'm just saying it
wouldn't.
would spike. That's why it would shoot up
Permanently.
and then it would drop down.
It would long term benefit.
But
from
wouldn't people want it? Because like now, it's gonna get like a new person, probably.
Yeah. Also that, yeah. I think
I
it would
like
shoot
Elon
up.
Musk.
That's
I don't
if
know why
he was
people
dead.
don't.
Well, yeah, isn't that what we're talking about? If he was dead,
Yeah.
He's not dead though.
He's not.
Twitter
Well-
says he's dead.
Twitter
Okay.
just thinks he's
I
dead.
didn't know if
'cause
they're facts.
Twitter.
He's so much better than Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos is stepping down. So
Is
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
as
probably because he's
when
so rich.
probably.
as when Elon Musk took over as the richest man in the world.
Well, no, he's not the
so
richest man in
much-
the world anymore because he bought like 1.5 billion of Bitcoin.
His
So now Jeff
company
Bezos is in
doesn't
front
matter.
again.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Fun fact for you. That's
Well,
also
Jeff
like
Bezos
why
not working
Tesla
anymore.
started going down is because he bought a shit ton of Bitcoin with Tesla money.
I mean, I don't know. He knows what he's doing. I'm not gonna.
I bought like Tesla stock like 2 months ago, and it's just been going down ever since. And I sold that like within like a week because I was like, something's not
I'm gonna
right.
buy it while it's tipping. And
Yeah, I'm gonna
hope
wait
that
till I
it's-
think until it starts going back up again. I'm not gonna buy any, but
when it hits 500, which I'm sure it probably
it's
has,
coming. It's coming.
or
It's in the
will
500s
happen,
right now.
I'll buy it.
I won't.
500
I
or
will,
less?
but
Does that mean that each share is like $500?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my friend
so you would
Eddie.
spend $500 for that share, right?
Mm-hmm. You
My
could buy
friend
like
Ed-
fractional shares too, so you don't even need to spend $500.
Edward knows he's a business major now.
My friend Eddie from work has 8 shares of Tesla,
What?
and he bought it at 800, and
Edward's
he's pissed.
friend Eddie.
I'd be pissed too.
Yeah. His name is
No.
Edward as well. We have to call him Eddie.
No.
No.
Yes. Yes.
It's true. Unfortunately,
Yo, rip Eddie though. Rip Eddie. $800.
Wait, he's like.
And it's
per
down like
share, 8 shares.
Was he there before
He's
you?
down bad. Yeah, he was there before me.
Why is he Eddie and you're
Because I
Edward?
claimed Edward.
But you.
Clearly, I'm the more mature one, so I get the Edward name.
how old's Eddie?
He's, man. If Eddie's watching this, I don't want to just guess his age.
He's 85.
No, he's.
I'm gonna guess 68.
I'd say around
like
my dad. I'd say around my dad's age. Maybe
fair. That-
no more than 50 for sure.
I think saying that he's your dad age is a good way to go about it because no one really knows how old your dad is. Just like
I have
Yeah.
an
no
adult.
idea at the age of Jeremy.
And
Only you guys.
what should be a mature adult.
Dude, let's get Jeremy on the podcast. Why have we
Dude.
thought of that?
Jeremy on the podcast would fucking pop off, dude.
That'd be very conservative.
Awesome. Anyway, Cops, how so long? 30 years. First episode aired in 1989. We already talked about this. I was curious.
Yeah, why are
I
you
couldn't
bringing
wait.
it back?
I couldn't wait for the podcast. I had to know.
There's plenty of criminals.
Also,
the
like
world.
Live PD gone, Cops gone, everything gone.
Speaking of stuff.
Live PD
Recent
didn't
events.
last. I think Live PD was ended before Cops was.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
That one didn't last as long.
Where they were
Wait,
like,
Live
well,
PD
still.
got canceled?
Yeah, all the
they all
cops
got
just got
canceled.
canceled in like
Cops
last year.
bad.
yeah,
bad.
you know, it's because they're.
All cops are bad.
That was pretty good. I'm so glad you knew where
That's
that
the
one
first
was.
time we used the
that
soundboard
was
like
used
correctly.
correctly.
That was that was pretty funny actually. That was pretty bad. But
That's good. Good job, Zach. You finally earned your keep as the tech
Wait,
guy.
did I just get a compliment?
that was your
What the
first
hell's going on?
redeemable
You
thing.
did.
The only thing
guess
Zach
you
has
can
ever
say.
done that are redeemable is he lit this candle over here that I couldn't light because my hand was too big, and he did the soundboard at the funny time.
My
I'm
hand
very
is like
Mandarin.
literally the same size as yours. I don't know what you
No,
want
I
from me.
just no. No. You have little tiny baby hands. Little baby boy. Okay, so what do you do when confronting your bully?
Oh man.
Obviously,
talk
Edward
about
kicks
bullies.
ass.
I feel like we were the bullies.
So Edward kicks ass. What does he do when he confronts his bully? How does he
Oh,
kick
man.
ass? I guess.
kick ass. That's what I do.
How do you kick ass? What's your combo? By the way?
Okay. So hypothetically, let's say your bully comes up to you, he pushes you.
Oh, here, let's do role play. Okay,
I don't want to roll.
I'm role playing right now. I'm your bully.
Okay, you be my bully.
So fucking pipsqueak. What the fuck is? I roll up in the lunchroom,
I knew
right?
this wouldn't go.
You're in line, right? You're in line. I roll up. I like fucking push you into the big lunch lady, right? I push you into her, knock her down, and now I'm like, give me your lunch money. And what do you do? How do you respond?
This is when I sweep your
leave
leg,
him alone.
jump on you on the floor, and then snap your neck in front of the teachers.
One time in the lunchroom, Edward and I were busted for horseplay.
It's true. That was a good
What
day.
happened? What happened?
I stole his lunchbox. He got mad at me.
I started throwing hands. He was acting a fool.
He's beating me
Acting a
up.
fool.
Also, one time in the lunchroom, he was shaking my sweet taste of Diet Dr. Pepper, and I punched him in the face.
Dude,
He
one
punched you in
time
no one said a word.
I'm not gonna like rat on a teacher right now, but like one time I was just in class and I had a Dr. Pepper like that I hadn't even opened yet, and this teacher just rolled up, grabbed it, shook it up, and just gave it back to me. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Savage.
Not cool.
That sounds like an Evan move.
It was not Evan.
Damn it.
I'll tell you that much. It wasn't Evan.
Dude, I had a full sun kiss one
But
time.
it
and Matthew
pissed
just
me
threw it
off.
away.
I was so mad.
I remember
I was
that.
pretty mad about that.
I remember that.
I did not have any sort of soda problems with my teachers.
I didn't have any with my teachers, but I did have soda-related issues that I can't think of in high
No
school.
one dared fuck with me after I did what I did to the bully.
After Edward
Snapped
kicks
his neck
ass,
in the lunchroom.
question mark?
It can't be worse than like when the water exploded at you guys' lunch. I heard about that plenty of times.
That happened twice.
It happened twice, yeah. I forgot about that.
Okay, what would happen at lunches? There would be a water bottle, and for
Yeah.
some reason, we would all start fighting for it. Every hand is a circular table, so all the hands come in the middle. We would all grab it, squeeze, and it would explode. That happened twice.
Dude, Cody got the worst.
He got,
got drenched.
soaked.
Cody got
Soaked.
soaked.
I got wet both times too, but
It never
Cody
got
had it
me. I
worse.
was wising up.
That reminds me of Matthew throwing like that bologna on the ceiling. That's
I threw the balloon.
Oh, you threw the bologna?
That was there forever.
It never came down for the rest of the year.
No,
They
it
had to
did.
cut they cut it out.
And he cut the bologna.
It was like
out of
3
the
months
ceiling.
later, though.
Yeah, it was 3 months. Okay, so Dylan had like a Lunchable, and it was like one of those little bologna slices that was this big, and he just launched it at the ceiling, and it stuck, and it was there for 3 months. I remember seeing the janitors trying to pry it off one time, and they couldn't do it, and they just had to wait longer, I guess, so they could cut it
We'll
down.
wait it out.
It was so bad. It got black. It was literally like black.
Molded on the
I hope
ceiling.
this doesn't come back to haunt me.
Bro, they're gonna give you a lunch
They can't
detention.
find you.
Is that like the cheese touch from like Diary of the Wimpy Kid?
I'm behind the camera, but I paused.
You're
gonna
suspended.
get-
You're suspended.
You're gonna get kicked out of your college because in high school you threw bologna on the ceiling. Oh, that
They're
also
gonna give
reminded
you
me
detention.
when we got ISS for fucking just stacking like some pieces of
Oh,
toast.
yeah, we stacked toast.
and
The
leaving
Tower
it.
of Toast.
The Tower of Toast.
Dude, my mom thought that was such bullshit. She
My
was so
mom
mad.
also thought, she was like, what the fuck is what?
Just a couple kids goofing.
I was
around.
like, dude, not only did we just harmlessly stack foods, but it was such a neat stack. All they had to do was just throw it away. We just left it. And they were like, why did you do this? And I was like, because it was
Don't
We
worry
got
about
the
it,
same
Zach.
punishment
Don't worry
as
about it.
kids who brought drugs to school.
Yeah, we got the Which honestly, let's be real. That was
real. It was
pretty bad. We were pretty
silly.
fucked
we
up.
did worse things.
That was really wrong of us.
Would
I'm
you
sorry.
rather have your son stacking toast or bringing like 40 milligrams of fentanyl to school?
I cannot
Honestly,
believe you stacked the toast.
I'm
It's dangerous.
regret every day. Regret.
Anybody could have walked by, and that's how.
I
That's
like
how.
people listening to this. They just hear that as stacked toast, and it's like, yeah, it's literally.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It was stacked
we stacked toast in a neat stack, and we left it on the table, and so we missed half a day of education.
I'll pull up an image of stacked toast.
Thanks, Zach.
Zach.
Okay.
Appreciate that. Finally
But
getting your
anyway,
shit together.
that time we got in trouble for horseplay in the lunchroom. It was a pretty epic day because we got to sit in the office and
that-
Nate was there
Nate did some pretty epic
Boy,
stuff.
Nate.
with the
Bro, Nate-
secretary lady.
Nate might listen to the podcast, bro. Shout out Nate.
Shout out Nate.
Shout out
He kept,
Nate, if you're listening, this was absolutely hilarious.
There's the funniest moment of my life, probably. But we were sitting in chairs, me, him,
I wasn't here for this.
me,
I'm gonna tap
Dylan,
out.
Nate, and
I think Adam.
it was Adam, and we were all freaking. I barely knew Adam at that time,
I
and
didn't know Adam or like Nate very well.
Nate walked up to the front desk. He was like, "I'm Big Bubba." and we were like, "What the hell?" At first, and then
Like,
she was like, "Nate, stop!" And he went and sat down, and he was like, "I'm Big Bubba."
Also important to this is like the chairs we were sitting in. Like you couldn't see us. Like
We were around the corner.
The lady
kinda.
couldn't see any four of us.
The
We were
desk
around
was
the
like,
corner.
yeah. And he kept saying, he was like, "I'm Big Bubba."
I just
And
want to
then-
point out that like the rest,
My
like
goddamn-
Nate would constantly say that for a good like 2 years after he started that.
Okay,
just constantly.
This was the funniest time. Okay, so he said it again. He was like, "I'm Big Bubba." And then she was like, "Nate, stop." And he was like, "How do you know it's me?" I was like, "I know it's you."
Big Bubba.
And me, Adam, and Dylan, we were hugging each other so tight because we couldn't stop laughing. We were crying in each other's arms. And then she sent Nate outside to the glass. There was like a glass window. He went up to the glass window. He's like, "I'm Big Bubba." And then she was like, "Nate, go." He got out of the office that day, I think, because she just sent him away. She was annoyed
The
with
best
him.
part was the best part was when he came to the glass and like he said it again. She was like, "Nate, go," and then like he stood there for like 60 seconds just
Yeah.
looking at her, and he was like, "You hurt my feelings," and then he just left.
Oh my god.
It was worth the trouble we got. It. Oh
Yeah,
my
that was so
God,
worth
that
it.
was so funny.
But when we got in there, he was like, "You're good kids. Just go back to class." So we sat there for an hour for nothing.
Actually, I wasn't
For
a
the
kid. I
funny.
stacked toast.
Yeah, we stacked.
I don't
toast.
know.
We were
I don't know
actually
which one of
back
those two events took place first.
I don't remember if we
I
went
think-
in and saw
I
them
think
together.
Stack
or
and Toast
separate.
happened first because I think that was.
seventh grade.
I think
was that
so.
eighth grade?
I think it was seventh.
I know that was eighth grade with Edward because
Yeah.
Edward was
No, it was seventh. I remember. It was seventh. It was still. I
Ridiculous.
couldn't believe it.
I'm
Heinous
boiling
actions
with
by
anger
us.
right now.
first year in high school,
I could-
or first year in middle school, and already like a criminal.
If I could go back to my middle school self, I'd wring his fucking neck, bro.
I never got
Talk some
ISS.
sense into that boy.
I mean, that's the only time I got ISS.
Yeah, it's the only time I got ISS too.
For my shenanigans.
I got a couple lunch detentions, but that's just because I didn't do my work. Because I'm a bad,
Never got
bad,
lunch detention.
bad noodle.
I was just good at getting away with things.
I just didn't really do anything. I was
It's
worth.
true. No one even
Except
noticed I
stack
was
toast.
there in 8th grade.
If you do enough things,
Yeah, true.
they just let you not do some things.
That's how I know. Like, how do I stack toast and get the same punishment as like kids who are in there every day? Why aren't they expelled yet, or suspended or something?
The school system wants to push you through.
I don't get it.
Depending on who was like in there with you, she like wouldn't even let you do like schoolwork.
Yeah,
Like you just had to sit there. Like when I was in there, she just made me sit there.
yeah. She made me sit there.
It was so boring for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Nice.
For
Then I was like,
but
okay,
it
leave.
put me on the right path. So
Yeah,
thank
that-
God for that.
Who knows what I would have been doing if I didn't end up in ISS for that 3 hours that day?
Probably stacking more toast.
God,
What a menace
forbid.
to society.
God forbid, toast gets stacked in this area code. God, middle school was
Make sure
crazy.
you watch the time on that.
Middle school was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know
it was.
how long we've been talking about toast.
Sorry.
I could talk about that more, but honestly,
I could- dude, it was fucking bullshit.
I could talk like
It was bullshit.
Mr. Alt when he was talking about that. Oh my God,
Dude, he was talking to me like I was a fucking like actual like menace to society, a fucking criminal.
He was like, I can't believe you did this. And I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry, Mr. Alt. I don't know what you want me to say this. right now.
I remember exactly. He was like, "Why would you think to do something like this?" And I was like, "I don't know. I just thought it was funny." He's like, "Well," he said, "Well, actually, it's not funny." And I'm fucking like,
when I
I
went in
don't
there,
know. It's pretty funny.
he was
Stacked
like,
toast.
sit down, Dylan. I don't know which one I was running the first, but then he like just turned his camera, like the computer around, and like just showed me the like computer screen of like us doing it, and then he was like, "What am I looking at right now?" I was like,
Staking toast.
"What?"
Yeah.
I said, I was like, "Us at breakfast." I think the camera quality was so bad.
Oh, he didn't even show me the camera. He was just like, "This is you." I was like, "What?"
I had to, yeah. I don't know.
You're so distinct.
Why did he have to show you the camera. I was in there first because I remember I walked out and you were sitting in there, and I was like,
Dylan was the criminal mastermind.
we actually weren't the masterminds. Someone else started it, and it just went down the line.
Yeah, I think I just.
We
gave
were
him
just
my
the
piece.
last two.
Yeah,
I
we were on the end.
I've gotten in trouble, but I did not get in trouble.
Yeah, Travis.
Did you
Travis
start
was
that,
there
Travis?
apparently. Travis was a part of it.
I'm a criminal.
Travis
and I didn't
Travis
get
got
caught.
away with it. He's not a criminal on paper.
But like there was 12 pieces, which means there were 12 people. There were 12 culprits. Weston and I got in trouble.
We were the only ones. Just because we were the last ones.
Travis was like the good kid, so they're just like, nah, he's fine.
We were good kids. We've never been
See,
in trouble.
he just put the
we were
first
getting
piece
good
of
grades.
toast. To him, it was just toast.
Travis was the bottom piece of toast.
I was in it for the high. Travis was just in it for the toast. God damn it. It's so
Good times.
Why are we talking about toast for like
because I'm
20
pissed.
minutes?
I'm pissed,
so mad.
Zach. I'm
It's
pissed.
a good story.
I can prove I wasn't the kind of kid to do that because like when I went back to my classes the next day, and one of the English teachers, I forget her name, she was like, "Dylan, I can't believe you would be in ISS. I'm so disappointed."
Yeah,
in you. And I was
that's
like,
what mine
let
were.
me
They
tell
were-
you the reason.
Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah? You can't believe it? Neither can I. It was fucking stupid.
None of them believed. me.
Even as a middle
Menace.
schooler fucking dumbass, I was like,
None of
this
the
is
teachers
bullshit.
believed that that's why I was in ISS.
oh yeah,
This is a
mine did.
fact.
I think it was, I can't even remember. It was one of the teachers that like liked me, and she was like, what the heck? And I was like, stupid. Pissed.
Nice.
Anyway. I kind of just got lost in that story because Zach was making hand signals at
That's
me.
a segment I like to
process
call 20 Minutes of Toast.
Little glimpse into mine and Weston's.
a weekly segment. Toast Tuesday.
It's Friday.
It's actually Wednesday when this is going on.
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday!
Happy Wednesday. Fuck middle school, all right?
I mean, it set me on the right path. So
They did send me on the right path. God.
I did
Thank you.
not do
Thank you
anything
for your
in middle
service.
school. I played Magic the Gathering.
Bro, we went to like
I
chess
was pretty
club
good
and,
at
like,
it. Me and Dylan went to chess
I
club
went
in
to
high
chess club
school.
too. I went there too.
dude, dude, we fingered that cheese that one time. I think that was the end of 8th grade. Yeah, that was the end of 8th grade. And then Mr. All was nice to me and gave us the cheese, the Pizza Hut cheese. Maybe he felt bad about it.
Oh, also one time in middle school, I got like a
Stack
stern
this
talking
pizza.
to because they thought I was making a threat to shoot someone, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I don't even remember what I said, but it was like, "How do you take that as a threat?" I wish I had a better story for that, but that's the whole story.
All I remember from like middle school is like we had a chocolate fountain in one of my classes one time for like
What?
some reason.
Wait,
One of my English
Sorry,
classes.
ISS, I
One of my
went.
English
School did
classes.
you go
We had
to?
like a chocolate
wait,
fountain.
when was this?
It was like 8th grade.
Who did you have?
I had
What teacher was it?
Miss Ekman.
So did I. When did this happen?
We were probably in
Maybe a chocolate
ISS.
fountain.
You were probably in ISS.
You were probably like gone for some reason. I don't know. I
You're
just
such a
had,
troublemaker.
I stacked
No
toast
way.
and I missed
we
the
might have-
chocolate
we-
fountain.
we might have had different class periods because like she had the 2. Remember?
Why would she give
Oh,
only one
yeah.
period a
Because-
chocolate fountain?
Yeah, what the fuck is that
Because
about?
my period had like most of the girls, and she like liked that class more for some
Is
reason.
it, oh yeah, I was
'Cause
in,
they had,
I was
like,
in her
a-
more hated class in the 8th
Yeah.
grade.
Well, yeah, you guys were getting ISS.
I just
You were
happened to be in the
getting
class
ISS.
that
You're a bad
had
kid.
like
There
more
was.
women, so I had more privilege.
In 7th grade, I was in her liked class. I don't know. We had a lot of.
middle school.
She like just took us to El Ranchero one time for no reason.
I remember that. That was weird. I had to
What was
like
the point
write.
of that?
I wrote in her car.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I
is
was
that
in
about?
her car.
She's taking me. She's taking me. I was
Yeah.
in a class with
Me and
her
Travis
and
had the
Cody.
same class. Remember, like you, we going through middle school stories right now, but you like wrote Vandal on a desk, and like I was like, that's pretty funny.
Menace.
I'm gonna do that. And I wrote Vandal on like 6 desks, and Travis got in trouble for it.
I do not remember.
I remember that because it was funny. And she was like,
Good.
Travis, you're a menace to society.
Dude, epic stories.
Travis the
Yes.
Menace.
So in middle school, we had in the locker room for gym class, we would do the fake wrestling, and we would fake wrestle all the time. We would like, There's this, Tanner. We've talked about Tanner before. He got super into it, and he would just like
Hold
start
on, real
actually
quick,
hitting us.
Real quick, thank Tanner for a service. He's in Fort Hood, Texas right now.
Goodbye, Tanner. You're probably
Thank you,
dead.
live
Happy
studio
Tanner.
audience. Thank you.
Thank you, studio audience.
Live studio audience. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Okay, so one day we were taking laps, like, because you take laps at the beginning of gym class. This is what you do. And he came up on Nick, who's also in Fort Hood.
Oh, I know.
Can
this story.
we get a round of applause?
Yeah, Nick in Fort Hood.
Goodbye, Nick. It's funny how they
Studio
both ended
audience.
up in the same place after this event. Nick was running, casual jog, and then Tanner comes up behind him, grabs his head, and slams it into his knee. Nick is out.
And he just keeps
He's
running.
fucking done. You don't recover from that. Thanks for the fake wrestling, Tanner.
It's worth pointing out that it's probably 7 or 8 of us guys in the locker room like doing this.
Dude, I jumped
all
in.
All of us, out of the 7 of 8, we're just having a good time. We're just messing around. It's fake. Tanner beats the shit out of us. Every
We were slamming
It
the
was
lockers
never
and
fake for
stuff.
Tanner. Tanner slammed my head in a locker one time.
Knocked me
Took his ass out.
out. Dude, Mr. got so mad at us for that.
It was pretty funny though.
So
Remember,
it's,
like-
it's turned from Edward kicks ass to Tanner.
Kicks ass.
Tanner's
kicking
always
ass in
kicked
Fort Hood,
ass.
probably.
Edward
Tanner's
kicks ass is a
conquering
new
Fort Hood.
concept.
Yeah, Mr.
He's gonna find all the people that have gone missing in Fort Hood.
Oh no! And he's gonna beat their ass. What the fuck were you doing?
Think you're going missing?
Dude, he's gonna
trying
find,
to go
he's gonna
AWOL?
find
Trying to
Nick
go AWOL,
again for round 2.
He's killing it.
He's gonna do it to Nick again.
He's
if
just
Nick
playing
gets
ass
on.
part
Okay,
there.
imagine Tanner arrives at Fort Hood. He sees a redhead in front of him. He runs up behind him.
I got him, Nick.
He
what
breaks
the
Nick's
fuck?
other foot.
He doesn't know it's his commanding officer.
Classic Tanner.
Man, I had something else. Do you remember when they drew that big dick in the shower and we got all in trouble? We all got in trouble for it. Do you remember that?
I do
I
not
feel like
recall that
I don't
one.
remember hearing about this.
Mr. Webb, when we were in the thing, somebody drew a dick in the shower and he brought us all back there to like look at it. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that, but I
It
just
was
want to
crazy.
rip Mr.
It was
Moke.
huge.
Oh,
Mr.
oh
Moke.
yeah, dude.
Rip.
Actually, Mr. Moke.
Rip
I
Mr.
don't
Moke.
know.
He's,
Dude, Mr. Moke.
He was awesome.
Awesome. I love Mr. Moke.
he's fantastic.
Dude.
He's like the best PE teacher.
Yeah,
Man.
dude. Rip. Rest in peace, Mr.
Mr.
Moke.
Webb will never
Moke.
live up. I never had
Well,
Mr.
no
Webb.
one will. No one will, dude.
Dude, Mr. Moke would not have cared about our fake wrestling.
No, Mr. Moke would.
Nor would he have cared about the giant penis in the
Mr.
shower.
Moke would have encouraged it.
Mr. was right though. Tanner was beating the shit out of us.
Yeah.
He
was
should
right
have
to try and
stepped in.
stop it.
We were all gonna die.
He was just trying to save us from the wrath.
It's a life or death
He was
situation.
protecting you.
Tanner didn't realize his strength at the time.
No.
Basically, one of our
Let's
middle
call
school
him
teachers called a bunch of girls mommy.
Frederick.
Yeah, it was weird.
Mr. Frederick.
Mr. I don't
Frederick.
know.
We'll
Mr.
call
Frederick.
him Frederick.
Mr. Frederick.
Mr. Redacted.
Mr.
Among
Redacted.
Us?
Said the
Mr.
bad thing.
Redacted.
Said the
Hummus.
weird thing. I didn't like it. It's kind of weird.
Oh my god.
Bro,
You
me
guys
and
remember,
Matthew
like,
had his
sit
class
on his
together.
lap
That's
and
true.
Remember,
stuff
like,
sometimes.
GTT?
I remember
I
that.
slept in there like every day with Tanner.
Dude, it was so easy to fall asleep in that class.
Dude, me and
Why
Matthew
was
slept
that?
in there.
Why was
pretty
it so
sure I
fun?
fell
If he
asleep in there.
because he'd like turn lights off for movies.
He's like, he's like,
And there were
today
no
we're
windows
watching
there.
Modern Marvel.
watching
Modern Marvels again.
This is the fourth modern Marvel we've watched this week.
Welcome to Modern Marvels class.
Travis, I think.
I had that class with Cody and Tanner.
Dude.
Travis barely knew me then, but
Oh, also, I want to go back to like English class real quick. Remember when like I think it was 7th grade, we like made those things. It's like, all right, 2020, we're all gonna meet up again, and I guarantee no one showed the fuck up to that.
I'm pretty sure
because
no
that
one
was
showed
after
up.
the bad thing happened.
None of the guys showed up for that.
what was that?
That was after the bad thing happened.
Yeah, it was after the bad thing, so I decided
What was the
not
bad
to
thing?
go.
Oh, the bad.
the
The bad
That
thing.
was my deciding factor.
Yeah, that was my deciding factor.
That's right.
I
I'm
got
sure
it in
that
the
was a
mail, and I
lot
was
of-
like,
You
pretty
definitely
sure-
should have gone to see see what's going on.
I'm pretty sure
know
that's a
what's
lot of
happening.
people's deciding factor.
I guarantee nobody went.
Edward doesn't know.
Edward doesn't
Well,
know.
they talked about it. I guess Weston's gonna cut it.
In our English class, we like decided, all right, because we were her favorite class, you know.
Yeah, we were.
In
We were part of the
2020,
favorite class.
we were all gonna meet back up because that's the year we graduate, and we're in like 8th grade or whatever. So we're gonna go.
We're gonna have,
in
like, a
2020.
picnic.
We're gonna have a picnic in the park.
You know-
2020, February.
I just want to say,
Nope.
you would have been together anyway. You hadn't graduated yet. We're all still together.
Yeah, but we're not with her. She's missing out on the fun.
If someone showed up, it would have just been one in
What's the bad thing?
I'm pretty sure they're like even some of the
Am I
kids that
lost?
like really wanted to do it, like even like when they got it, didn't go.
I guarantee they didn't know.
like
She did
I
the
know-
bad
I know
thing.
you're-
No one respects that.
Yeah, no one respects.
I got my time
Sorry,
capsule.
I don't mean to like talk so much shit. I'm sure there's stuff we don't know.
I forgot about the time capsules. So,
I have
like,
it somewhere.
We wrote down our like.
I didn't get mine. I didn't
I
get
got
mine.
mine and it was really
My best friend was
cringy.
Dylan.
I remember writing it. I never got it back.
I'm not surprised.
Who was your best friend?
It was Dylan.
I'm pretty sure mine was
crush
like
is
I
cringe,
put like
though.
Cody. I put
think-
like Cody as my best friend.
Dude, you said cheese is crust in that class.
Oh my god, I didn't even talk about that. So Miss was like, oh, well, I said her name. What? She's doxxed.
Mrs. Redacted.
Mrs. Redacted.
I'll probably redact them.
Just cut that out. Just cut out her name.
just bleep your. Just bleep.
I'll
it.
just bleep it.
It doesn't
I'll
matter.
bleep
It's
it.
just their last names, and it's just
Whatever.
one
She's a
name
known teacher.
Whatever.
in our community, not like.
Whatever.
No one outside of
Also,
our
there's a
community
couple
is
of
gonna
them.
like watch this.
I don't want to dox him if we're talking about bad
Zach,
things.
you quit hating on the podcast. We're
Whatever.
gonna
You
get
just said
big.
Jesus crust not a big deal. It's fine.
Okay, no, well, she was a big Jesus freak, and then I mean, somebody told me, "Hey, just
Nice
say
lady,
Jesus
nice lady,
crust,"
by the way.
and I was
Nice
like,
lady.
"Jesus crust," and she was like, "Hey, don't say that." She didn't know it was me. She got mad though.
Dude, Edward and I shenanigans class.
One time I just said 50 Shades of Grey just for no reason, and she got mad.
Funny.
Not that it's middle school, but I punched Edward in senior year in Miss Hannah's class. He punched me first. I punched back, and she got super mad at me.
Funny.
'Cause fuck you. That's why. It's
Every-
because I kick ass.
Because Edward kicked that.
You can't get caught kicking Edward's ass. Edward kicks ass.
She was trying to save me from the wrath. That
You
is
can't be that cracker.
She tried to tell me I was gonna go bald one time, like in high school. She's just like, "Yeah, you're gonna go bald." I was like,
I think
"Fuck you."
most of us in this room are probably gonna go bald.
A
I'm
teacher told
gonna go bald.
Edward
I'm
he
not
looked like a
gonna-
poor
I
Bill
will.
Gates.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, he does look like
She's
a
like,
young
you
Bill
look like
Gates.
You
young
do-
Bill Gates, but poor.
He bears a
You do look like a young
striking
Bill Gates.
resemblance to young Bill Gates.
It's my profile picture
You
on Twitter.
look like
Isn't it?
Elon Musk.
yeah.
Nice.
No.
Well, it's okay because it just looks like me. You would never notice.
I didn't notice. But I mean, I didn't
It's a pretty good
really look
headshot of me
into
if it is.
Yeah. We really
Dude,
talked about
I
middle
remember
school.
when me and
We're still
Matthew were in the
Still going. Okay.
we were in the science teacher that we were talking about, Miss Tucker. She also had this this random class where you just
Are you talking about
research
the-
things on the internet. Yeah, and this is where I first met my friend Matthew, and we were sitting like just playing on the computer, and then like.
Sorry.
And then like I don't know, out of nowhere he like was wondering, he was like, I wonder if this cup holder works, and he like he like ejected the disk drive, and he was like and then he held it and then hit the button, and it was like and he was like, I don't think it works.
And it broke. It broke.
And
It
she
didn't
came over,
stop.
like Miss Tucker came over to investigate. She was like, "What's happening?" And he was like, "That was pretty funny."
broke.
Are you
He's
gonna
the one
tell
that-
Matthew that you're gonna put Matthew in trouble?
He called me Jewish Big Nose.
And it's stuck. It's stuck.
And just like that, that's how we knew
Edward,
Edward.
that's how we knew Edward for like the next like 3 years.
Can we talk about the unnamed man who got caught in the computer lab not one but 2 times in middle school watching adult
Oh, doing
That's
the
a great segue.
doing the silly thing.
Doing
the silly thing?
He
He was
making
doing
it
the
funny.
silly with his
He was
willy.
making it funny, guys.
There's
Tickling
nothing
his
more to that.
pickle,
You really
dude.
just
He was
told it for
tickled.
us.
He was doing the silly with his willy.
He's
That
doing
same
this-
guy, we were in the same class, and he asked Miss Tucker if he could explain his theory of time to us. You were there for that?
Travis
Me and
was there
Matthew
for
were
that.
sitting there.
I remember
He was
that.
like just writing all this random shit on the board about his theory of time.
He I'm pretty sure he like is gonna shoot somebody like, someday.
Well, Mason.
That reminds me of another
saw
silly-
Him at,
I don't think that was actually.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It looked like him.
It did look
This
like him.
reminds me of another silly that gave a very riveting presentation about the Spartans.
I was just about to bring that up.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh, that
was
reminds
It's
me.
a really good Spartan. Hold on, let's talk about this.
We'll talk
epic
about the Spartan and then I'll
That was,
I'll
uh,
backtrack.
in the mommy guys class.
Yeah.
With T Dog, and me and Cody.
Mommy.
And the presentations were over like
future technology,
like future technology, but like
that doesn't exist yet.
but it's like gonna exist
Yeah.
within the next
As-
few years.
Yes,
Like it's being worked on.
developing technology.
And I think we did ours over some like bomb disarming like army robot or something that they're working on. Something normal. And then this kid just did
Energy shields.
energy shields from Halo.
Yeah.
And he was
Developing.
Like, he's gonna be at a
Development.
grocery store one day. Like, you just pick him up.
Grocery
Like,
store.
me and Tanner were like losing it.
Pick up my energy
The
shield.
part that kills me is that it wasn't. I think at the end.
At the end, spoilers for Halo Reach. Halo Reach, but like the protagonists in that video game like all die at the end, and 100% on like actually he put a picture of them at the end of his presentation and was like, moment of silence for this great team.
For Noble,
Did
Noble
did
16.
everyone take a moment of silence
for
though?
the
Then
Noble
we
16.
took a moment of silence because that was just part of his presentation. And then like me and Tanner,
Is that? Oh, hold up. If it's graded by like time too, if there's a time grade, is that cheating to have a moment,
No,
of,
that's a
silence
moment of silence.
during your presentation?
well, not if it's for a great team.
Obviously
For
not.
Noble 16.
They probably give you
You're
like
right.
like a
You're right.
set
Let's be
amount of
respectful.
time for your moment of silence. How
But
long
that's
is
gotta
a
be cheap.
moment?
Why can't I just be giving my presentation about like cool cars and then be like, all right, moment of silence for cool cars.
Well, they're still alive.
We stand there, have a 10-second moment of silence, and then we're like, you may be seated. And then I continue with my presentation. Why can't I do that? Why can't I do
Moment of
that?
silence for Doc Hudson. Died off screen.
He died off screen. That sucks.
Dude, the Hudson Hornet.
Prayers for the Hudson Hornet.
did
after
what
that
in his
horrible
cup?
crash.
So to backtrack a little
He
bit,
pissed
about
in it,
the-
Edward. He pissed in his cup.
What's that?
Pissing
To
cup.
backtrack a little bit to the kid who did the silly.
He tickled his pickle, Zach. You don't have to. You don't have to
Silly on his
censor.
willy,
He did the
as Zach
silly.
said.
He
tickled his
he did
pickle.
the silly with
He
his
did the
willy.
silly. Yeah.
In class.
Basically, one of my friends, this kid like apparently his dad knew his mom, my friend's mom, and this kid just walks into his house and just like starts playing a game in his bedroom, and my friend walks in with like a bow drawn, and the kid's
A
like,
bow?
Yeah, he was like coming in like
Doesn't have a gun yet.
Was
He's
he an
like
archery
coming.
guy?
Skyrim.
No, he
Oh, he just
Was this in game?
He just hunted.
Was this in
He's the
game?
hunter boy. Hunter boy. Anyway, he walks in and this kid he like
Reaction.
puts up his
I
hands
can cut
and he's like, "Bro, don't shoot me." Like just begging for mercy of just not even like an arrow strung or anything. He was just holding a bow.
swag.
Or just
I thought
catch
you were
the
saying
arrow.
he had it drawn.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
also thought you were implying that like he had like an arrow.
Yeah, I thought he
No,
was
he
like,
didn't. He
trying
didn't
to
have the
kill
arrow.
this dude.
He was just like holding it. And he like pulled the string back, like checking it or whatever as he
I
was
thought
walking
this was
in.
a more epic story than you.
Zach, that was honestly kind of lame. Mute yourself, please.
I thought there was an actual arrow. If it were me, I would have just caught the fucking arrow. 'Cause I'm badass.
bro.
Shut up.
I'd rather hear the applause for that one.
Dude, we could talk. Dude, that.
Dude, you should have played that earlier when we were applauding
Yeah.
for,
You did
for
play
that.
Tanner
You
and
did
Nick.
play that.
on
I literally
Fort Hood,
did.
though. Oh, I didn't
Oh.
hear it.
You
it
were
must
just
have been
clapping.
just
We were
quiet.
clapping.
He was
You're
just
right.
also clapping.
Oh,
Oh, well.
This
awesome.
Good for you,
Awesome.
Zach.
You know what? You know what?
He was like,
Put her there, dude. From a distance.
I don't know if I can say this so Weston will cut it if like I can't, but the silly kid when like we were all outside sophomore year for our adventure, and then Nick was like, "I'll be your partner." And he was like, "Wait, really?" And he was like, "No, I'm just kidding."
Nick, you dick.
I think I remember that.
It was so good. And then he took off like his cowboy.
Oh, that reminds me of another strange fellow.
So this has just become middle school stories, right?
Well, now
It
I think
works.
we've made
We
it to high
got
school.
content
I think we've
now.
made it to high school now. Okay, so I have another high school silly.
Oh my god.
This was senior year, in like a computer. Because I don't know, we were having a fire drill. I guess class doesn't matter. We were in a fire drill, and I was in this class with Kane. Kane also had this class, and that class was full of some weird motherfuckers. All right, not to like
The best
talk
ones
shit on
were-
weird motherfuckers, but yeah. So we're in the fire drill. We're in line. You know, it's fucking freezing outside. I'm just kind of chilling here. Me and Kane silently. And this kid just turns around and looks me in the eye, and he goes, "I keep all the stuff I don't want people to see in this bag so they don't find it." And I was like, "What the fuck? Why did you say that to me?" And he just turned around, and I don't know what he wanted me to do with that information,
What's
but it
in the
scared
bag?
me. And what is in the bag?
We really should probably segment from this, but so many good stories could be told.
But,
from
like,
our high
It's just a
school years.
Pokemon cards.
But Weston, you're just lucky to be alive.
Oh my god, I got a threat after a presentation. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah, you are lucky to be alive.
So I got So we were practicing for like these presentations, right? The big ones, the big presentation. Like this presentation decides if I graduate or not. So we practice this in our English class. So, you know, I do mine, whatever. I didn't even take notes or anything. I fucking just winged it because it's just a practice, whatever. So, you know, I sit down and everybody like wrote anonymous like tips or whatever, like stuff like maybe you can do better than this. This was good or something like that. So, you know, got them back anonymously. I was looking through them, and just one was just like, you had a lot of good examples. Be lucky you're alive. And that was really scary. It was written very horribly. Every letter had like corners. It wasn't like there was no smooth writing. It was written angrily. I don't know. It was scary.
Serious.
Yeah, I was looking around. It was fucking like Among Us in real life. How
It was
fucking who
written
is
with
it?
intent.
Who is it? Among Us in real
Intent to
life.
harm.
It was intent to harm. That was a threat.
Dude, all mine were really nice.
Also, someone sabotaged my presentation in Spanish one time.
Sabotage?
Sabotage like Among Us, yeah, exact same thing. So, Spanish
Travis did it.
Spanish 2.
Was that you? Oh.
That was me. I said, you are sus.
Okay.
Spanish. I'm trying to talk about.
Okay, Spanish.
Sorry.
My sabotage. Dun, dun.
Sabotage.
Okay, so in Spanish 2, we did these presentations. It was like, all right, like 10-slide presentation about traveling, a place you want to go. What would you do? Or I think it was like written like past tense. You did it. Pretend, whatever. I made mine all about Spider-Man. I went to New York and everything was about Spider-Man. So, but it's in Spanish, so it's like Hombre de Aracna or something like that. But anyway, that's not important. I just thought that's funny. But most of my presentation went through without a hitch. But I get to like slide 6, maybe 7, and it just says like in Spanish. I don't remember what I wrote, but it was like, I went to Times Square, I saw Spider-Man, and I went to Empire State Building and saw Spider-Man. Fuck you, stupid bitch. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, because it was like written in line. I was just reading from the top. I didn't really go over it. Just the third line just says, fuck you, stupid bitch. I don't remember. I didn't write that. Somebody wrote that. Someone sabotaged my presentation.
There was an imposter among
And then,
you.
yeah, and
Was this written
Among
in Spanish
Us.
or was it just
no, it was in
plain
English. It was in English. Fuck
Was
you,
it-
bitch was written in English. I
Was
guess
it Lowers or Mosier?
Mosier.
Oh, okay.
And she was like,
she was like,
Winston Tucker. I was like, I didn't do it.
This is like
She
a
believed me, thank
reoccurring
God.
thing at our school though, because I remember there was some
remembering
chick
today.
who shared every single one of her homework assignments with me for whatever reason. I think she got my name mixed up with someone else, but I got all of them, and I had like editing access, and I could have done whatever the heck I wanted to all of her assignments.
yeah, it was all connected, so you
It
could
was,
just
it
share
was
it. with
not a
everybody.
very secure system.
No. That's when they like just started using all that
They-
stuff. No one knew what was going on, so everyone was cheating.
So,
for like a year.
everyone, so all of us youngsters who actually know how to use technology, like at all.
Zach's a tech
like-
guy. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
My bad.
we just kind of
Nick is the
exploited
tech
the
guy,
entire
tech guy.
system.
Sex guy.
That's literally the tech guy. Sex guy.
Sorry. Sorry, Zach.
Sorry we talked
ahead.
over you just to say like sex guy, but it was pretty funny.
Go
Yep.
ahead.
Dude, what's D?
What is D?
I think A's laugh track.
Oh, funny joke.
The funny.
Okay, Zach, go ahead and tell your stupid story.
No, I don't want to tell it now.
All right, fine,
last
fine,
story.
Good.
So, Edward,
Sorry, we're
good. The
cutting that.
stock market, right?
No.
My wife, right?
Dylan, do you remember She a Jew? She a Jew.
I think we really should move on, but yes.
That was funny.
What do you mean?
You made the
No
cardboard
context,
This is
no
dick.
high
context
school
for that.
and middle
This
school
is just the
stories.
high school, middle school.
The cardboard
the school
dick.
episode.
The
You
school
remember that
episode.
one?
What?
The cardboard dick.
Wake
that you
up!
left on
It's
it.
time
Yeah.
for school.
Our
Wakey,
good buddy
wakey.
Nick's.
Oh yeah.
It said his full name. He's fine with it.
He probably is not fine.
He's
with
definitely not
It.
fine.
He is
with it.
definitely not.
No, he's
fine
cool with it. We're his friend. We had IHOP with him.
We had IHOP. I had IHOP with
What? I didn't get invited.
Obviously,
No one
you
likes
didn't get
you.
invited.
You're not
You
his
definitely
friend,
should
Zach.
cut his name though.
If you came, okay, we'll cut. Okay, I'll call him Nick. Nick,
That's
Mr.
it's gonna
Nick, the
convince-
teacher.
We
It's
already
gonna
have a
confuse him
Nick.
with the other Nick.
Okay, this is Mr. Nick, the teacher.
Mr. Nick.
Mr. H.
Brother,
Mr.
Mr.
H.
H.
Mr. H.
He is Mr. H.
Okay, Mr. H.
We had
My good buddy.
We had IHOP.
Because
with
I
him
can't even use
after
his
school.
name. Mr.
He just said a
Redacted.
slur.
Yeah, I remember that stuff.
You guys should put like the black bar
Good
over
stuff.
your mouth and everything.
Good stuff.
That's too
no,
much
that's
work. That's too much work. I
I
have to
flirted
lot of
with you
effort.
so much in that class senior year. I mean, freshman year.
It's a good class.
A lot of flirting. A lot of chatting you up.
You came to chat me up all the
I
time.
just remember like my freshman year English teacher like hid under her desk a lot.
Oh,
and
yeah, she was always crying.
She was sad.
Oh,
she was
I remember you guys
she was
talking
real
about
sad.
Yeah, sad.
That was the sad new teacher.
No,
gotta
it was
bring
her
up Nate
first year.
again.
She was having a rough time.
Dude, Nate was in that class.
We were
with
having
us
a
with
rough
Mr.
time
H.
too because she didn't know how to teach.
I wasn't in that class, but she was
Shout out
having a
Nate.
rough time.
Such a funny guy.
I
I
remember
had that
one
class
time.
with Cody.
Oh yeah, Edward, we can have our conversation.
You guys, we can just have our two
They'll have
conversations.
their conversation.
Sorry, I'll let you speak. My bad, man.
He's
Nate was also in that class with Mr. H. And I just remember one time he was like, we were just doing our work. Like it was quiet reading time or something. And he's like, Mr. H, my dad never loved me. And then he sent him to the office.
I was gonna bring that up. He talked about that all the. He'd always just be like, I don't have a dad. Or like Mr. H would get mad at him and be like, what the flip, Mr. H? I don't have a dad.
So true.
Mr. H, you're such a dick. I don't have a dad.
You know, he
Nate made
didn't-
school good.
He didn't just like drive. He drove so many teachers insane.
Yeah,
I'm
he
pretty
did.
I'm pretty
He's
sure there
literally
was,
Cartman.
I'm pretty
He
sure
had
there
me
was
seriously.
several teachers
Real
that,
life
like,
Cartman.
He had me do
Retired.
some shady things for him. Like,
Me too.
Don't expose yourself right now.
Yeah.
it should. I think he ended up getting in trouble for it, so like they know, so it's fine. He had math right before English with Mr. H with me, and he like finessed an answer key, and then like just leaving, and then like came in, and he was like, "Don't put this in your backpack. Hold on."
God.
And I was like,
You're an accomplice, Dylan.
"Okay."
You should have
And then,
got ISS. Did you get ISS for that?
No, they didn't. It's 'cause, like, and then the I forget who.
How did they not suspect you after you're
no,
a
'cause
fucking criminal stacking toast
I
and
know,
shit?
right? And then like
They should have
came in,
known.
and they're like, Nate, I know you took the thing. He's like, I didn't look through my folders, and then
They didn't
they
find
didn't
it.
find it because I had it. But I think he still got in trouble.
That's smart, though. He was thinking
I think
ahead.
he still got in trouble for it.
Well, he tried. He did his best. I think that was a
He took
good
all the
idea
right
in the
steps.
moment.
I'm fairly certain one of our like math teachers, like in middle school, like
Went
actu-
clinically insane?
Yeah,
Yeah.
clinically insane after having him in class. Because
I
she, like,
remember
retired.
watching. I'm not even gonna say her name.
Yeah, she was pretty crazy.
Mrs. W.
Miss W,
Miss W.
I think she
Went
got a
clinically
doctorate.
insane.
Dr.
Dr.
W.
W.
Dr.
Oh yeah,
W.
she did get a doctor because she was like working on it while we were in class.
Dr.
I think-
Okay, so Dr. W went
Nice.
clinically insane.
Well, no wonder she was.
in our 8th grade
bitch.
year.
I don't know because
She was stressed over
Doctor
getting
isn't
her
a doc-
doctorate.
She has a
I'm-
doctorate. She's not an actual doctor.
I'm not even joking.
Doctor in what?
I watched her sanity wither away by the day.
by the end of the year, it was
Nate does that
gone.
She
Dude,
was like,
I had
no,
a-
by like the start of the year, she was like, sweet lady.
Can we get
Super
Nate
nice.
on here? He's got some good
Yeah, that's
stories.
true.
I thought we could.
I want
We
to talk
can
more
get
about
Nate on
Mr.
here.
Dr. W.
We can just
Hold on.
we can just talk to him next time he's at the Y. Be like, hey, you want to be on
He's
the
gonna be on
podcast?
the podcast.
Hey.
Be on the podcast.
He was only going to be at the Y that one time. He's never going to come back.
No, I'm just saying, like, if we see him there again, we can ask him. to
But
be on the
Zach, we're
podcast.
never going to see him there.
I had.
I don't know why he was there that time.
He
Nate
wanted
was
to
a
be.
troublemaker. My good cousin, Elijah Freeman. Shout out Elijah Freeman.
I forgot
Doesn't
that.
like see- I
I
don't know.
forgot that he was your cousin.
I don't. 'Cause he's my cousin.
I remember he's my
It's
cousin.
pretty prominent.
Yeah,
You guys look exactly like.
You're the
so
same.
right. We had
I think you're sexier to be honest.
we had a very different academic career.
Yeah.
He
I was watching Elijah grow up because I was in his classes.
I also
all
watched
through
him grow
elementary
up
school.
because I played baseball with
I
him.
know. I was just in his class.
But we were in like the computer lab and like this is kind of like man he's holding the thing. He's like his monitor wasn't like, working to like sit by me, so he just like unhooked the monitor and like just switched it with a monitor on the other side of the room. I was like just doing that. It's not as funny as it sounds in a story version, but it's pretty funny when I say it.
Just switching him just in the
Like
middle
he
of
was just
class.
switching monitors, which I say that now.
That one didn't work.
Like, when we're 19 and stuff, it's like oh, you're just switching monitors. But I mean, it
When
was
we were-
funnier when you were like 15 and we'll probably get in trouble for that.
Dude.
I don't know why.
Comedy gold.
It's so dumb to get in trouble with things like that in like middle school. You're
Dude,
just
I-
like trying to make things work.
I think it's just if you just start doing it without saying
It's
anything.
because
It's like,
you're
what are you
being
doing?
creative in a non-creative
Well, no, I think
environment.
it's like
Yeah,
non-creative.
they hate
environment.
creativity.
I think about it
in
a
the
lot.
establishment.
how like senior year and stuff with like I don't know, prime example of when like I was getting in trouble for hitting Edward, but it's like it doesn't matter. You realize it doesn't matter when you're like older. But like when you're a child, you're like so scared to get in
Dude, trouble is like so scary when
But
you're.
I
just
never.
like-
I did not give.
I remember
a
in
fuck.
middle school for the toast.
Junior,
ISS,
senior
I'm
year.
scared.
Yeah, I was pretty upset with that.
Junior, senior year, I stopped getting like. I did not care if I got in trouble.
Yeah, I mean like I do stuff, and I was like, I don't care.
He's
Like,
like,
if I
I'm probably
if
gonna
I
get
get
in
in trouble, whatever.
like I'd swear a lot more.
I sweat in front of
Like,
teachers
a lot
all the
more
time,
openly about it.
and they thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Mr. Spicer, Juice World,
Juice World,
Juice-
white Juice World.
the gym teacher.
Like,
Dude, he's so cool. We
Mr.
get
Spicer.
him on here.
Yeah, he probably would.
He
probably would.
He's funny.
He was amazing.
He was my mentor for
I know he's got some
for
stories.
the
too.
expo.
Bro, I
He's
remember
also my mentor for the expo.
who was the
I
Except I didn't actually do mine. I didn't actually.
I didn't go to him either.
I didn't present mine like at all.
I
He
was
just
gonna say,
signed
I
it
didn't
as
go
his
to
thing.
him. I didn't go. He just
just
signed my
having their
thing.
conversation off
It's,
camera.
it's,
Off camera conversation.
Off-camera
Off-camera
I'm sorry. Are you guys the good guys now?
yes.
with a
Start your own podcast.
with the
damn it.
average guys.
The average guys.
Anyway, I was
The
talking about. I
bad
wanted
guy.
to. There was like that one
Bad
gym
dudes.
teacher that was like, he only was there for like a year because I'm pretty sure he's like a pedophile or something, and they didn't know it. But
Dude, that was our health teacher, Edward.
Dude, yeah, when
And
he gave us an A,
I
when
don't
we
think
just
that's
asked
why.
for
Dude,
it.
he quit because like
he called me Zeke for some reason. I don't know why.
He was not.
I remember that.
Pardon
He's
my
like,
language.
hey Zeke. I was like,
fucking with
me?
the kids.
He's like, yeah.
He did not.
He
You
like
look like
cares.
you look like a Z.
I remember the freaking.
That's what he told me.
He was taking like pictures of that girl's expo.
Yeah, the
Not
girl-
expo presentation
Because it was so bad.
It was so bad. Like the spelling was so bad. He was like literally like taking pictures of it on Snapchat and laughing his ass off and sending it to his friends.
And then like halfway through, he was like, "Okay, stop."
That's
yeah, he was like,
fucked
"Please
up,
stop
man.
presenting. Obviously, you guys are fucking stupid."
I think a direct quote was he was like, "Just stop presenting. You guys obviously don't care," or something like that, or didn't try.
We tried hard in that too, and we never got to present it.
He had you write everything because he had good handwriting.
Yeah, I got
Do you
complimented.
remember having like a different name for an entire class in middle school with Mr.
Yeah, I had
Mr. U?
the one time I requested to be called Earl. Yeah.
Yes. And
But
he- and
that
he's-
one
he's-
guy requested. He just called me Zeke for no reason.
Yeah. You didn't,
I don't know why he
didn't-
did that.
You didn't request that.
No, he just like
Dude, we
I
played.
think he like the first day attendance. He was like, "Read my name." He,
Super
got, he like
Fighters.
stuttered over and he was like, "What's
Travis knows about
Zeke?"
super fighters in biology.
I don't know.
Super fighters.
Oh yeah,
Off camera
Amazing.
conversation.
that was the downfall of my high school.
Travis talking with no mic too.
Like
That's because he didn't have to do anything in biology.
I was
I got
a good
severe
student
carpal tunnel
until
from
I
that.
started playing Super Fighters in middle school.
Super fighters is
The
how-
downfall of my
carpal
academic
tunnel from
career.
playing that game because like the controller's so
Yeah,
close
you
when
had
you're
to play,
trying to
like,
play with a
Twister.
like a Chromebook. You're playing with
Super
two
Fighters
people.
is what made me go to school.
Bro, Travis, remember Tank Trouble?
Yes.
We played Tank Trouble in
Dude,
English class like every day.
It's that-
our
it's that tough.
biology
It's like these.
teacher just didn't care at all, no matter what
No.
we did.
Everyone and I played it so much.
Dude,
We
he
played it every
indirectly.
class we had together.
it's so
I just,
good.
Travis, I just remember you playing this in like our econ class.
It's such. It was so. I bet.
It's so fun.
I bet it still holds up if we played it again.
There's cool physics.
Oh, Super Fighters.
Classic Super.
It was cool because you like kick the barrels and stuff. And you could like aim and like shoot it everythly. It was so cool.
I don't even. Honestly,
We,
I, don't
I
even-
think we tried to play it with like the three of us one time, and it was fucking terrible
You
because we were
can't do
all
more
on
than
one
two.
Chromebook. There was I don't know how we did that.
Chromebooks are tiny. anyways. the Chromebooks were too small for.
They were too small for two people.
There was a game that people in like one of my CAD classes tried to play. It was it Crunker?
Crunker. Crunker's
I
on
remember
Steam now.
Crunker.
It's on Steam.
It's on Steam now.
That's
When we
I
first
don't
got
wanna
the
pay money
Chromebooks,
for
I
it.
You don't
played
pay-
that
it's free.
Pokemon MMORPG
Yeah, I
thing.
played that so much.
I played the shit out of that.
Me and shout out Evan. We played that. We didn't play it, but like he'd like come over and watch me and like talk to me about it.
It's cool.
Dylan gave me like a whole file full of like not batch, but the ROMs for like a whole bunch of emulators. That was crazy. He had like a whole stick full of it.
I don't even remember where that is.
You don't remember?
I do. I don't remember giving that
I'm
to you,
pretty
but I
sure
remember
that came
flash
from
drive. Nick.
no, it was Del Fiero.
I know who it's from.
Mr. D.
I was gonna say
Brought the D.
It was
Uh,
Nick, but not our friend Nick. A different one. I'm not gonna say.
Gamer guy,
A different Nick.
You know him.
piss gamer guy. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Piss gamer.
He
Call him
he
Piss
had
gamer.
the stick.
Piss gamer had the stick.
Mr. let him download them on the computers, but then he got in trouble because he downloaded games on the computer. If Connor were here, we could talk about it.
Community drive on the computer lab. That was pretty crazy. And
Full
a
Halo?
couple like big games, like actual files.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
on
that
the
was
computer.
Cyberpunk 26.
He had it in middle school. What the fuck?
Dude, he got it early.
I remember.
got it early
I remember there was like someone with Minecraft that you just like put it on any.
We had
computer
like
for some
yeah.
original version of Minecraft. I remember playing. It was
Yeah,
so
we
bad. I remember
played.
playing
Yeah, we just it gave you like 6 blocks and then you like could build stuff and that was it.
Yeah.
That's the game.
That's the game.
Nothing compares to Super Fighters. I want to play Super Fighters again now.
Super Fighters video
All right.
coming
Post
soon.
podcast.
All right, guys. Super Fighters on
Super Fighters
West
video.
from the Web.
Super Fighters coming soon.
Cut a clip and end of the podcast.
Let's play Super Fighters. I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of that game. I remember the fist fighting was like epic.
Dude, when you both run out of ammo,
Slappers.
you just gotta run at each
Slappers
other. And you're
only.
like,
And like the rocket launchers were really good. You could, like
Yeah.
aim them like real well.
and you could like jump over the rocket. You could like slow
It was
time.
so good.
Ah,
So
It was
Freaking
a
classic
epic.
game.
It's like Matrix.
real
the
clunky
game.
transition. So what's the purpose of war?
War. What's it good
I think
for?
What is it good for?
we're done.
We go to war
I
to
think,
get to peace.
I think we've hit the hour.
That's
What?
to
Yeah.
hit the
Among
hour.
Us.
We've hit the
Let's
hour.
wrap it up.
Amogus.
I'm tired.
We've talked about middle school.
I've talked about middle school and
Middle
high
school
school.
for a
very
and
long
High school.
time.
None of
middle
those
school,
topics
a
came into
little-
play.
We used
We used Fort Hood.
We used Fort Hood, Among Us, and
School.
Eon
We talked
Must
about-
Dead.
Oh, I didn't even
And
know school
school.
was on there.
Oh, yeah,
This whole
yeah.
episode
School?
was school.
This whole
Oh, it
episode.
was on there.
It was supposed to be.
I was kind of hoping we get into Porn Star of the Week, but I guess that can wait.
Well, here,
Nah,
just
that's
quick.
a
I don't think
separate
we're gonna-
show.
I don't
dude.
think
That's a
we're gonna
separate
get-
show.
That's
It's
Good Guys
Geneva,
After
isn't it?
Dark.
Even though she's not on porn star anymore.
Good guys.
Is
We're now on
everything
Pornhub.
Porn
Check us
Star
out.
Life. I want to give someone else a chance.
Reviewing porn
The
stars.
Good Guys are on Pornhub doing
reviewing
reviews.
their most liked videos.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Thanks for coming.
thanks for watching.
Are you doing the outro? Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching. If you actually stick to the end of this, I don't think I interviewed.
Please give us watch time. That helps more than everything
Yeah,
else.
watch through the
Watch
whole
time.
thing. Just leave it on while you're cooking.
This really helps when we say it at the end.
Yeah.
Definitely not at the start. Why would we do that? Yay. Yay. Bye. Bye. Yay. Awesome.